Tessa here has some interesting experience that I've had the last couple weeks. It just when I was doing my meditation about this particular woman I've met at work, even though she acts more like a child. At first, I was all excited. I thought, oh, yay, I've met somebody. I just met another manifestation of my wounded inner child. I highly recommend Teal Swan's Healing the Emotional Body video. I'm still a work in progress, like I always will be, and that's you're always going to be. Until you're on the other side, you're not going to be perfect until you're up there. But each experience I have is getting me closer to ascension, and I love to share that. So this morning I was meditating. Okay, why is this person in my life? And duh, she's another manifestation of your wounded child. And now this is something a lot of other gurus don't talk about is this isn't the first time. This is just the most intense because she even looks like me. It's creepy. It's creepy. The only difference is she's taller than me. And she's definitely out of control. She's a train wreck. Me 10 years ago. Once again, luckily the great spirits have answered because she sits right next to me. She sits right next to me. She acts like a 5-year-old. She puts her legs in the air, spinning around. Woo! I mean, here we are at a job where we're supposed to act like adults, and yet, once again, hostile working environment, total insanity. But that's okay because I got the message this week. I just need to keep aligning myself with the year of the dog energy. And things are starting like I knew they would. Cracks are starting to appear in the prosperity dam. But you have to be willing to, there like a couple nights this month, my neighbor across the street who's obviously in an abusive relationship. The first week they lived here, I had to call the police on them because it was every night of screaming and yelling out. From all day long insanity. It was horrible. Now the pattern started again. So this last Thursday, and I got no sleep. I had to be at work at 6 in the morning, and I still had to come home. And if I want more money, I still want to do my surveys so I can get that little extra money. I still want to do my tarot. So I sacrificed a whole, basically 24 hours of sleep. But that's okay because once I push through that, then the cracks in the dam of prosperity are coming. But I want to tell you that yes, these things physically manifest. It's not just all this ethereal going into your inner child, which that's how you do it. You do have to go into your underworld. The subconscious is an amazing and energy portal, your dream world. It's an amazing gateway. And believe me, I kind of highly suspected when she started acting out and acting all crazy that yes, that once again, this was my inner child because I still haven't mastered that how to integrate the shadow side of me without my shadow side feeling hurt again because it's feeling rejected by me, even though I'm saying I love you, please forgive me, thank you. Still, it's hard to not have those thoughts of I want you to change, and that hurts the inner child. So my inner child literally will physically manifest herself and be acting out and acting crazy. That is real. Do not, and it doesn't, I mean, this time there was no doubt because, like I said, she looks like me. Crazy. Same hair color, eye color. I mean, people at work have even been like creeped out by it. So I want to let you know that as you start ascending good in the shadow side, will physically manifest. Now, at this point, after yesterday, I tried to give her one more chance to prove that she wasn't a total narcissistic a-hole, which of course she is. Why? But I try to give people the benefit of the doubt, especially when they're obviously mental. So in my mind, I keep using my sword, break this trauma bond, just neutralize it, dissolve it, blow it away. Because like I said, it works. Now, on Friday, we were told we were going to be giving different seating arrangements. Thank you. I do not want to sit by her anymore, and I am going to distance myself from her. I do not need a grown person's mental problems. It's not my karma, my responsibility, or yours. You know, you can pass on information, but it's not your responsibility to change an adult's diapers unless, obviously, it's your parents and their vegetables, but that's a whole different thing. But I'm saying a lot of people in this community, I think, get caught up in feeling it's their responsibility to, oh, you were that way once too. Well, I had to overcome my own problems. Nobody, nobody handed me money. Nobody gave me rides. I had to take the bus. I had to go to classes. I had to do the work. So, it's just very frustrating when once again, but now I want to go to the other when I was complaining to my guides about, oh God, again, this is like the 100 millionth time. When am I going to ascend past this? Then I was reminded of a vision I had in my dream state. I dreamed that I was an Atlantean, and even though I was really good to my slaves, I had one slave come to me in the dream and tell me, well, I was still a slave. And the slave was addicted to some kind of apple. He told us to eat the apple and you won't care about being a slave. I got the gist of it though. My karma, even though I was a kind mistress, my slave was well fed, well dressed. Still, the message was he was still a slave. You still had slaves that were in bondage. So, karma is at work here too. I 100% I have seen karma. I believe in reincarnation. If you don't, okay. I'm not trying to get you to believe anything. I'm just trying to pass on my experiences and what has helped me and what I've realized. But this is how already the process is starting. We're getting new seating arrangements after yesterday's shenanigans. Even though I really didn't go out of my way to see her, but if I had tried to go out of my way, it'd have been a total waste of my time, waste of my gas. So luckily I already needed to be on her side of town. But, and another thing about narcissists, they come up with so many. They just lie, 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 lie. Lie, lie, lie. Oh, I wasn't, like, really? I was texting you and all of a sudden my texts aren't going through and then they are going through and ugh, spare me. Spare me. So, point is, these things actually are real. Somehow, when you're going, and if this is really, I'm getting past the fear Because when these things happen, it's easy to retreat back into safety zone, like, oh God, I don't want anything crazy to happen. Maybe she's going to try and kill me. I mean, I've had some really bizarre stuff, but this is the most important step in your ascending is healing, integrating that shadow side. Um, I've been back and forth. Like at one point, I met my shadow side and we had a good time. That's what I'm looking for, and I'm still working on it. But like I said, don't give up. It really will work. See, I just do all this stuff. I do meditate. I ask what to talk about, but I don't have a script. I just try to, whatever comes to me is what is meant to go to you. That's how I feel this really works. Many blessings. Thank you. Best.